Digits BB! Welcome back everyone to Digits BB. As promised, twitch.tv/DigitsBB, Pokemon Shining Pearl. Saturday evening, we're playing it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to promote my my stream on Nick's public server. I should do that real quick while the game insists on going back to the intro when I clearly press the A button. I'm gonna go promote myself, and I'll do it while I'm already live, which is really sloppy. Oops. Let's see here. There are a lot of channels in Nick's server. There are a lot of channels on his... Where is his... There it is. You go to my channel, copy paste that. Okay, there we go. I've promoted myself. Okay, so welcome to the stream, Pokemon Shining Pearl. So, where I last left off, I was just about to take on the first gym in this game. That is how slow the the pacing of this stream series is. Why is my buttons are unresponsive? We are just now taking on the first gym on the 4th session of me streaming this game, but that's how it goes when I'm playing the game, reading a lot of text, translating it as I play, and only streaming for like an hour at a time. Alright, there's that rock-type gym leader. We saw him in the mines earlier, and we have our coach here at the front of the gym. Os, mirai no champion. Hey there, future champion. Te saki no sekkachisou na shounen ni mo itta kedo na. That's what I said earlier to that really impatient kid. Koko no gym leader wa Iwa type no tsukaete. The gym leader here uses rock-type Pokemon. Iwa type no Pokemon wa mizu o kiratteiru zo. Ii na. Rock-type Pokemon hate water. That's good, isn't it? Ato, kusa type mo nigate rashii. Nanda jakuten ga oi na. And they're weak to grass types too. Wow, they sure have a lot of weaknesses. Dakedo, iran suru na yo. Jakuten o kaba suru kara koso. Gym leader nanda ze. But don't get careless because gym leaders cover their weaknesses. Ato, hono type de itamono wa chotto bakari taihen da ze. And you'll have a hard time if you try to use Fire-type Pokemon in this gym. Ore no advice wa ijou da. Kite kurete arigatou. That's all the advice I have. Thanks for listening. Alright, I'll go ahead and fight each trainer in this gym. Get the EXP. Emawari o shinakatta n da. Sono ryu tashikamete yaru yo. Wait, you didn't take the shortcut? I want to know why. It certainly made a shortcut for speedrunners or people who don't care about fighting kids like Shinsuke here. But in a game where every Pokemon in your party gets EXP, it's worth the time to fight some Geodudes at the gym. Easy EXP. Waza shoubu itande kita sono ryu wa katta yo. Well, now I know he took the time to challenge me. And he gave me 440 yen. I can use that to buy an onigiri or something. Alright, here's another kid that I could have skipped. Kachi ni kodawaru yadake ga Pokemon Gym ni chousen dekiru. Oh, Yatsudake. Oh, that looks like a small 2. People who are obsessed with winning can challenge Pokemon gyms. This is Kota. And he has everyone's favorite, a Geodude. Iwatsubate. I don't know what is with this. I don't know if it's a Joy-Con thing or this game, but I think I've felt like this since I first started playing this, that like the controls are not very responsive sometimes. Like I'll press the A button and it doesn't register, or there's like input lag. I have an issue with my TV, or... Because remember that I had issues playing Super Luigi Galaxy as well with inputs not registering well. He's sending an Onyx. Yeah, like there, like I had to press the A button like 3 times there for it to accept the input. I guess could be a TV thing. I mean, now that I think about it, I'd never played any Switch games on this TV until moving to this apartment. Like I've had this TV for many years before then, but I don't know. It's weird. It could be delay caused by like the the stuff with the game capture or something. I don't know. Like there, I pressed the X button for the pause menu, and it took like a full like 2 seconds for the menu to open, which is really strange. All right, I'm not worried about running out of water guns or anything, so let's go ahead and challenge this dude. Yokoso, Kurogane City Pokemon Gym e. Welcome to the Kurogane City Pokemon Gym. Boku ga Gym Leader no Hyota. I'm the gym leader, Hyota. Iwa type no Pokemon to tome ni ayumu koto o kimeta trainer sa. I'm a trainer who's committed to using rock-type Pokemon. Sate to, kimi no trainer toshite no jitsuryoku, soshite isshu ni tatakau Pokemon no tsuyosa mite morau yo. Alright, now let's see your abilities as a trainer and the strength of your Pokemon. Welcome, James. Thanks for joining me after you're waking up for your nap. It's kind of late in the evening for a nap, isn't it? It's kind of bold to take a nap that late into the evening. But I guess if you were tired. Alright, more Geodudes. Let's see if moving my mic a little bit does anything for... Could be that there's stuff obscuring my Joy-Cons in the TV. Or, does it have anything to do with my Joy-Cons being kind of pointed sort of far away from the Switch? Have anything to do with the input lag? I don't know. Oh, allergy season, yeah. Alright, Shushu wants to learn Kage Bunshin. Kage Bunshin is double team, I think. Tsubaya ugoki de bunshin o tsukuri aite o marowasete kaihiritsu o ageru. Hi, yeah, that's double team. I'll go ahead and replace Growl with double team, I guess. This is for Shushu, the Starly. And Shinx has also gained a level, and so has Zubat. And Zubat learned Kore Manazashi. Kore Manazashi. I'm not sure what move that is. Nightshade, maybe? Alright, Hyota is gonna send out an Onyx. Iwaku. This is like exactly the same Pokemon choices as Brock in Gen 1. But I know he's gonna have a Gen 4 type Pokemon in his lineup too. Because it'd be silly to be a Gen 4 Pokemon leader and not have any Gen 4 Pokes in your party. Alright, use another water gun because I don't think Tackle will finish this dude off, especially if the gym leader uses a potion. Magikarp gained a level. And learned Korogaru. Is that Rollout? Can't be. Does Magikarp learn Rollout? Our next Pokemon is Zugaidos. That's Cranidos, right? Is what it's called in English. Tsuki no Pokemon onaji oni. I couldn't finish what he said at the end of that. Saying basically, do you think you can take on my next Pokemon, I guess? Or do you think you'll be as strong against my next Pokemon? That's like a... Oh, that hurt, yeah. A headbutt or something like a headbutt. Mada mada, akiramenai. Not yet, I'm not giving up, is what he said. Alright, can Piplup take that headbutt? Barely. Penguin King indeed. Alright, and that is the first gym of Pokemon Shining Pearl. Twitch.tv/DigitsBB. Follow for more pro gaming content. Masaka. Kitaeta Pokemon tachi ga. No way. After all that training with my Pokemon. And oh man, he gave me a lot of money too. That's a lot of damn money, mama. 1,960 yen? That's like multiple convenience store lunches. Maitta na, gym badgeを一つも持っていない。トレーナーに負けちゃったか。Unbelievable. I lost to a trainer who doesn't even have a single gym badge. Well, you're the first gym leader. What do you expect? Everybody who's going to beat you is probably somebody who doesn't have one gym badge yet. それも仕方ない。君が強くて僕が弱かった。それだけだ。But can't be helped. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is to it. ポケモンリーグの決まりではジムリーダーに勝ったトレーナーにバッジを渡すことになっているんだ。Well, the rules of the Pokemon League are that a trainer who beats a gym leader receives a badge. さあ、ポケモンリーグ公認のコールバッジ君に渡すよ。So I'm going to give you the official Pokemon League Coal badge. Oh, look at that. It's going into my badge case, which I have. How cool is that? 彼はヒョタからコールバッジをもらった。Kyle received the coal badge from Hyota. そのコールバッジを持っていると、秘伝技の岩砕きを使えるようになるんだ。With that gym badge, you can use the HM Rock Smash. あと、これも持っていきなよ。And here, take this too. Received TM76. その技マシン76の中身はステルスロック。TM76 contains stealth rock. He did use that in battle. The Onix used it. 交際して出てきたポケモンにダメージを与える技だよ。This move will damage a Pokemon that is switched out into battle. それと、これは僕が使っているシールなんだ。ぜひ受け取ってよ。And this is my the sticker that I use. What? His sticker? What is the... I don't recall stickers being a thing, and maybe this is a remake thing. ちなみに、技マシンを使えば、ポケモンに一瞬で技を教えられるよ。だけど、一度使うとなくなるから、使うときはよく考えなよ。You can teach a TM to your Pokemon right away, but once you use the TM, once it's gone, so think carefully about it. Alright. I have my coal badge, and we are leaving Kuragane City, which has the catchiest music in this region. Once I heal up my Pokemon, but first I have to remember where the Pokemon Center is. It's not that way. But you know it is this way? Justin. Dong. Otto, Kyle, gym badgeもらえたか? Yo, Kyle, did you receive a gym badge? 次のジムバッジをもらえるの白帯シティのポケモンジムだろ? The next gym badge is in Hakutai City, right? で、207番道路にいたけど、 自転車がないと通れないのな。I went to Route 207, but you can't get through there without a bicycle. まあ、ポケモンを戦わせて鍛えてからいいけど。I've battled and trained my Pokemon, but でさ、俺、寿に戻る。次は白帯のジムバッジ。I'm going back to Kotobuki City. Next up is the Hakutai Gym Badge. じゃ、ダッシュ10秒前。Alright, 10 seconds to take off. 9って数えてられるか? I forget it, I'm not gonna count. And he runs off. Justin's always in a hurry, like the gym coach said. Here's the Pokemon Center, it's over here. Alright, so based on what my arch nemesis Justin had to say, I can't clear the route to the east of this city without a bike. So I'll probably get that somewhere else and have to come back. But in the meantime, it seems like the best way to go is to go back to the city we were in previously, the one where we received the Poketch. And now that I have the HM Rock Smash, which in this game you don't have to teach HMs to your Pokemon, do you? They're just like a thing that your Pokemon can use. Yeah, because they're not even like kept in the TM bag. I guess it's just a thing that your Pokemon learn in this game. Which is kind of cool that you don't have to teach your Pokemon the lame HMs that aren't really good in battle, but Surf has always been like a go-to water-type move for a water Pokemon, so it'll be a bummer that that's not like a move your Pokemon can use in battle. That's just a sign explaining the city I'm in. Oh, yeah, so I can probably battle this trainer though while I'm here, right? If I can open the pause menu and switch my Pokemon around. Alright, well, Piplup is really strong. Let's train... I'm really just focused on training Piplup, Starly, and Shinx. I'm keeping Kami-sama, God Bidoof, in here in the party for now, but these other three Pokemon aren't pokes that I'm planning on keeping in the party long term. So let's... Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Irekairu. Put Shushu in front. Can I battle with this guy? I guess not. その坂は自転車でないと滑ってしまって登れないよ. You can't climb up this hill without a bike. 自転車? 白帯シティに行けば自転車屋があるよ. You want a bike? There's a bike shop in Hakutai City. Got a Pokeball here. I guess I can run around in the grass and see if there's any pokes I haven't caught yet. I almost certainly have a Geodude already, right? After running around in a cave for a while. Oh, that's right. Now I remember after looking at the little poke icon on the TV. I need to adjust my TV's display settings too, because the game display is just ever so slightly cut off on the ends. It's the aspect ratio of Switch games, I guess. Alright, I don't think we're running into anything new on this route, so I should probably just get a move on. Back to Kotobuki City. And maybe having Starly in the front of the party is not the best thing for a cave. There probably rocks to smash up here, yeah? Yeah. Oh wow, I'm surprised that Geodude oh, it's because Geodude has the endurability, that's why. I was like, how did it survive a water gun? It's because it has that ability that lets it survive a one-hit KO with 1 HP left. Let me see if I can tackle this dude down. Yeah! Because Tackle did 1 HP of damage. My controller disconnected! Are you kidding me? What's the problem, Switch? Sheesh. Alright, I can teach Peck to Piplup. Let's replace Growl. I don't think I'm ever going to be growling any pokes. Okay, you know, I just realized, okay, I think, it really does make a difference to have the Joy-Cons pointed toward the Switch in its docking station. Because I just realized I should lower my laptop screen a bit, and now I realize that's, like, significantly reduced the input lag. It's probably something I should have done as far back as Super Luigi Galaxy, actually. Now that I'm trying this, and the controls seem to be responding a lot better. Alright, well, we have a new area of the cave to explore here. I like how Bidoof of all Pokemon is smashing through these. I guess, do you still need to be carrying a Pokemon that it would logically make sense to have that HM active? Like, can you not use Surf unless you have, like, a Water-type Pokemon that could learn that kind of move? Oh wow, I just received Flash, which is a TM? Flash is a TM in this game, which is interesting. This silly cave full of rocks and bats. Holy crap, yeah, this is a world of difference with my controls. I didn't know this is a thing. That, like, having my laptop open with, like, the Switch's, docking station behind it, like, was causing, like, pretty bad input lag, and I realize now having, like, my laptop screen, like, not blocking the way is making a big difference. So, noted for future streams. Tilt the laptop screen down when I'm playing Switch games on my TV. There's a biker in here. Getting lost in... Yeah, that was actually a thing when I was really young. Like, I basically lost a playthrough of Pokemon Gold that I was playing. Because I got myself lost in a dark cave, like, without having, like, Flash or an escape rope or anything. And, you know, now that I'm older, I realize I could have, like, brute forced my way out of that cave by walking around a certain way. Or, like, referring to a guide and, like, looking at the pictures or whatever, but... At the time, I was like, I guess I just need to start over because I can't figure this out. 自転車でスピード出して、そこの出っ張りに乗っかると... Where's that 出っ張り? Oh, the little hill. My fucking Joy-Con disconnected again. I don't understand this, man. Why does this shit happen? そこの出っ張りに乗っかると、すごく気持ちいいのよね. Riding a bike over these bumps feels so nice. My right Joy-Con is disconnected like 3 times in the last 2 minutes. What is going on? Like, I'm playing the game, I'm pressing the buttons constantly. Why does this thing keep disconnecting? I picked up Stardust. I'm always wondering if I need to like replace my Joy-Con soon or something. I've had the same ones ever since I bought this Switch. Alright, there's those little hills over there, but I can't go over those yet without a bike, so this cave is done for now. Gonna go ahead and keep taking down wild pokes just to get the EXP. Oh! Shushu's gonna evolve, dude! Shushu's gonna become a bigger Shushu from Mukuru, which is Starly, to into Mukubado, which is called Starly Staraptor is the last one. What is this Pokemon called in English? I don't remember. Alright, Mukubado added to the Pokedex. Mori ya Sogen ni seisoku, grupu ga dekuwasu to, nawabari o kaketai, arasoi ga hajimaru. It lives in forests and grassy plains. It gets into fights when it encounters flocks. Starly is the first one. This one is Staraptor's the last one. Starly was the first. Staravia, I think is what it's called. Alright, so we have evolving pokes, and Piplup's going to evolve pretty soon too, I'm sure. It's like level 15 now. Speaking of Starly, here's one. I'm gonna put Shinx in the front of the party, Ninku, because I haven't used this poke in a while. And it's still only level 13. Now we're back here in Kotobuki City. Go ahead and use the Pokemon Center and then keep going. Alright, so what was the path? There was a cave. Oh! We got some dudes here. Look at these dudes with their bowl cuts. Oh, Kairu ka. Yoi tokoro ni kita na. Oh, it's you, Kyle. Good timing. Kono okashi na renshū ga yoku wakaranai koto o itte oru. These strange people are talking nonsense to me. Shito kurashimete yare. Let's teach them a lesson. これは困ったポケモン博士ですね. So you're the professor who's been causing us trouble. 我々はお仕事としてお話ししているのです. We want to talk business with you? Is what they're saying. あなた、我々に研究の成果をよこしなさい. You, give us the results of your research. そうしないとあなたの助手痛い目に遭わせます。If you don't, your assistant's going to be in a world of pain. カイル君、私たち一緒に戦って懲らしめちゃおうね。Let's fight. Let's battle together and teach these guys a lesson. This must be the first double battle that we're getting in this game, right? Gingadon is what these guys are called. They're Team Galactic in English, right? Ginga means the Milky Way galaxy in Japanese, so they're Team Milky Way. And there's that Chimchar. Alright, well let's... Alright, Shinx, give it a Dunda Shock. Oh nice, she's using her type advantage on the Wormpole. And I'll use my type advantage on the Zubat. Good strategy. Oh, that was quick. Those are the only pokes they had? なんと負けてしまった。お子様二人に我々が How could we lose against two kids? これはいきません。作戦大失敗です。This isn't good. Our plan has failed. And we received money from a criminal organization. 仕方ないです。ここは引き上げます。There's no choice. We had to run. One of the members of Team Galactic talks really formally. なぜなら、キングダムはみんなに優しいからです。Because Team Galactic is kind to everyone. They say well, I guess we challenged them to a battle. But they also threatened a child. Just because a professor wouldn't give his documents to them. Alright, Professor speaking. あいつら、キングダムとか言っていたか。Those, I don't even know if those are men or women. Those guys were calling themselves Team Galactic. 確かにポケモンが進化するとき、何かしらのエネルギーを出しているのかもしれん。Well, it's certainly true that Pokemon do emit some kind of energy when they evolve. が、それは人にはどうにもできる神秘の力だろうな。And in that energy is a kind of a mysterious power that humans can't really understand. なのに、銀河団はそれを使って何かをしようとしていたようだ。And it sounds like those Team Galactic people want to use that power for something. それにしてもカイル、なかなかの戦いぶりだったぞ。Anyway, Kyle, that was some really impressive battling. 力を合わせて戦うポケモンとトレーナー。お前にポケモンと図鑑を託して正解であった。The bond and battle between a Pokemon and their trainer. I made the right choice by entrusting you with the Pokedex. Kairu-kun. Whoops, it's Don talking now. Kairu-kun. 博士はポケモンの進化について研究しているんだよ。Kyle, the professor is studying Pokemon evolution. 何でも博士の研究だとポケモンの 90% は進化に関係するですって。The professors found that about 90% of Pokemon evolve. 意外なポケモンが意外な進化するのかな。And there's some exceptional Pokemon with exceptional evolutions. ということで、カイル君博士の研究のためにもポケモン図鑑頑張ろうね。So Kyle, do your best with the Pokedex to help the professor's research. And then they run off without even saying goodbye. Oh, hello, child. Nani nani, imano, anta sugoi yan. Wow, what was all that? That was incredible. Or you're incredible. Ano, onisan tachi erai kakko shite hatta kedo. Kotenpan ni shite ta na? I don't know what that means. Those guys dressed really cool, but they were pathetic, I think is basically what she's saying. She speaks in like Kansai Ben, which is interesting to have a dialect like that in the Pokemon world. Tsuchi, honma, yeah, she is definitely from Kansai, honma. Uchi, honma mune ga tsukaate shita de. I don't really even understand what she's saying. Honma mune ga tsukaate shita de. Uchi no kono saki no Yosuga City de pasokon wa kan ni shitari shite iru Mizuki iu nen kedo. Imo misete moratta ore ni anta no Pokemon box ni doko kara demo access dekiru you shite ageru wa. Alright, so she said something about, I don't know, bravery or something, but then she's saying that the Mizuki, the creator of the Pokemon storage system, lives in one of the cities, and it's thanks to him that you can store your Pokemon in PC boxes. Oh no, this is the... Oh, wait, is this the creator of the... Oh, okay. She's saying that she's Mizuki. Okay, okay. This is the... She looks like a child. Is this... This is the creator of the Pokemon storage system? それと、このボルカプセルをあんたにプレゼントするわ。And here I'll give you this ball capsule as a present. What is a ball capsule? ボルデコが使えるようになった。ボルデコ。ボルデコ。Also known as Bebe in English, like Baby in Persona 3, like I loved art and I love Nihon. That's not even, I can't talk in a French accent. Digits Bebe. This is, she doesn't look like she'd be like a computer expert at all. Alright, Boru Deko. Boru Deko de shiro o hatte decoration suruんやけど、それを好きなポケモンのボールにつけてあげると、投げた時にきれいに弾けんねん。So you can use the ball deck? The ball something. You can use those stickers and add them to your Pokeball so that when you throw the Pokeball, it'll look so pretty. And she ended her sentence in Kansai Ben. Also, hello Justin. あと、うちがいるヨスガシティのスーパーコンテストショーでも、白貼ったら有利になるから頑張って集めてや。You can also use those stickers for the Pokemon contests in my city and it'll give you a huge advantage. So collect as many as you can. ほどらまたね. See you later. I remember that Bill in Pokemon Gen 1 also speaks in a really thick Kansai accent, which is interesting. I don't remember if she has like any particular traits to the way she talks in English, or same with Bill, but Kansai Ben is the accent that's spoken in like Osaka, Kyoto area Japan, and like I understand a little bit of it, but there's some way to the way people punctuate sentences where I kind of like have to stop and think for a second, like, what does that mean? I have an item here. Oh, I just glitched through those rocks. I found a TM! Ganseki Fuji. I think that's a Ganseki Fuji. Fuji means like a seal, like, is that rock tomb? Let me check the bag. If I read a description, I'll probably understand. 間石を投げつけて攻撃する。相手の動きを封じることで素早さを下げる. Yeah, probably Rock Tomb, right? It attacks the other Pokemon by throwing rocks at them and lowers their speed. Fuji Tomb. It's like Fuji with a longer U in there. It means like rock seal, I guess you could say, like sealing someone in rocks. Alright, new route, new trainers want to fight me, yeah? いろんなポケモン育ててる? Are you raising a bunch of Pokemon? 同じタイプのポケモンばかりだと苦手なタイプのポケモンが出てきたとき大変だからな. If you use only Pokemon with the same type, then you're gonna have a hard time when you fight against Pokemon that have their weaknesses. Good tips from a child with a backwards hat. お花の香りに包まれて楽しく勝負しましょうね. Let's have a nice battle surrounded by the fragrance of flowers. This is the aroma girl Kaori. That's a fitting name. Kaori means fragrance. And she has a Budu. I can bite this dude. I hope it doesn't have Spore though. Oh, I'm strong, dude. I'm strong. These rival Pokemon don't stand a chance. She's gonna send Chirimbo, a Cherubi. I will send out Staravia, Shushu. Oh, Staravia's flying, dude. Staravia's not gonna hang out on the ground, man. Staravia's just gonna float up there for the whole battle. Alright. I know Pex, let's do it. Maketa kedo, ii kaori da kara kuyashiku nai wa? I lost, but the flowers smell nice, so I'm not mad. And my Joy-Con disconnected again. What's that about, man? This is silly. It's fully charged and it's not reconnecting. I've been playing the game for less than an hour. This is foolish. Why is the Joy-Con being foolish? Now it's not being foolish. Okay. I don't understand my Switch, man. I guess I'm having problems after having this console for almost 7 years. I just picked up an Awakening. Hello, bug-type user. Let's... Well, I mean, electric-type can fight bugs. ねえねえ、虫ポケモンのことどう思ってる? Hey, what do you think of bug Pokemon? Bug Trainer Daisuke. There's that Pokemon Kricketot that I nicknamed Poet. Pathetic. 1 HP of damage. Ridiculous. Next he has Kimuso. That's Wurmple. So I will stick with Jinx because I don't think that Wurmple stands a chance. Oh, I'm poisoned. That was the one thing I was hoping wouldn't happen, man. There's a status ailment, man. Unbelievable. Tragic that happened. And my roommate is entering the apartment. I got poisoned, man. Didn't want that to happen. Oh, Bidoof leveled up. Doof doof. これじゃ虫ポケモンの魅力を伝えきれない。This is no way to make a convincing case for bug-type Pokemon. Alright, I think I have antidotes. I should. If I don't, that would be kind of sad. Yes, I have 6 of them. Consider that poison erased. Oh, double battle. 私たちクラスでも一番強いんだよ。We're the strongest trainers in our class. このやつ一撃だよね、サリ。We can take this guy on, right, sorry? Right, sorry. That sounded like I said sorry. Sari. Sada and Sari are the twins' names. I don't know if it's really a common thing in Japanese naming culture to give twins very similar names. When I was a teacher in Japan, I had 2 sets of twins that I taught. One of them were 2 girls who I guess had kind of similar names, sort of. And then others were a boy and a girl, like twins of opposite sex who had completely different names. So I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if that's like much of a thing to give twins similar names in Japanese culture. I mean, these girls do. Also, Doof Doof gets to battle because he was the 2nd slot in my Pokemon party. So here's some Bidoof content for all the Bidoof fans watching. Let's have them take on the same Pachirisu. Pachirisu is called the same name in English, or in Japanese. Because Risu means squirrel in Japan, in the Japanese language. Whoa, I aimed at nothing, whoops. Good thing the game will correct you if you do that and there's an actual target to hit. I was about to say that Bidoof's tackle is stronger than the bite, but that's because I got a critical hit there. Alright, double battle clear. I don't remember what level Shinx evolves, but probably pretty soon because it evolves twice. And that was Sada and Sari. Ara ara is what she says. She says ara ara at the end of the battle. That's funny. Grace would approve. Ara ara, she would say. Is she gonna say ara ara too? Sonna. How to translate sonna, like how could this happen is basically what she's saying. Oh, I just questioned when Shinx evolves. The answer is right now. Rinku is evolving, which means the name Rinku isn't going to make sense anymore. Because this Pokemon will evolve into something with a completely different name. Which is Luxio. Which is just Luxio. It's a actual name in English also, just with a Japanese accent. And we got the Pokemon data, Luxio. 前足で仲間の体に触れる。爪から流す電気のリズムで気持ちを伝えるのだ。It uses its front paws to touch its friends, using the electricity in its claws to convey its feelings, its emotions. Oh, look, there's a cuttable tree right here, but I don't have that HM yet. この木はなんだか秘伝技で切れそうだ。 It looks like this tree could be cut down with an HM. Oh, I saw an item over there on the left. This is a productive stream. Pokemon are evolving. And Luxio looks a lot bigger than Shinx does. Picked up another TM. TMs are everywhere in this game. Tane Machine Gun, which is a bullet seed. It's called Seed Machine Gun in Japanese. That's funny. Tane Machine Gun. Alright, another Pokemon Center. Oh, there's Mizuki over there. That is her, right? No, it's not. Mizuki wears a different shirt, I think. That's just like a random, like, karate girl trainer or whatever they call them. You're not Mizuki, right? この間勝負した時ね、体力が減らされちゃってダメって思ったの。でもその時ポケモンが持っていた木の実を勝手に食べてくれたの。The other day I was in a battle and my Pokemon's HP was low and I thought I was screwed, but then my Pokemon ate the berry it was holding all on its own. Is what she says. 隣の白帯シティまでは長い道のりだからね。It's a long road to our neighboring Hakutai City. きちんと準備しておきなよ。So you'd better be well prepared. ポケモンと一緒だと君みたいな子供の一人旅でも安心だな。You read the beginning of that sentence again. Having Pokemon must be really comforting for a kid traveling alone like you. Alright, so we're in... What was the name of this town? Is there a sign somewhere? Sonol Town. ここは Sonol Town. 鮮やかに花香る町. This is Sonol Town, the town of fresh, fragrant flowers. There really are flowers everywhere. Grashidia no hana shiteru? Do you know a flower called Grashidia? Floroma in English. That's a nice town name. My Joy-Con! Why does this Joy-Con disconnect every few minutes? That's obnoxious. What the... The Switch is right there. The Joy-Con shouldn't have problems. Got your shiny doof-doof. That's nice. So Justin, you never finished this game, right? On the playthrough you were doing, you just kind of stopped it at a certain point? 昔からね、この辺りではね、ありがとうって気持ちを伝えるときに、グラシェディアの花をブーケにしてあげていたのよ。Something about giving those flowers as a gift of gratitude. The Joy-Con disconnected again. What the hell is going on? This stream cannot continue for much longer if I don't have functioning controllers. Feeling oddly unmotivated. Well, now that you have a rival to compete against progressing in the game with, you're more motivated now, right? I named my rival after you and everything. Ara, anata. Kanto de let's go shita koto aru mitai ne. Hey, honey, I was thinking we should go to the Kanto region. Shino de wa kono Pokemon to let's go shite kudasaru? Oh, she's talking about the game Pokemon Let's Go. Okay, let me reread her dialogue. Did she just give me a Mew? What is this old lady giving me a legendary Pokemon for? That's crazy. Alright, she was saying, have you ever played the Pokemon Let's Go Kanto? And she was like, hey, here's a Pokemon from Let's Go. Oh. Interesting. I completely misunderstood what she was saying. I was confused. Okay, yeah, I do have save data from Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Eevee? No, Pikachu. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is the one I have on the Switch. That's crazy. She gave me a Mew. What should I nickname this Mew? Is the gentleman next to her gonna give me something too? Alright, I'll do that. I'm gonna name Mew Miyu, like the Japanese girl's name. That's crazy. She gave me a legendary Pokemon just out of nowhere, just for freaking playing Pokemon, dude. My loyalty to the Pokemon franchise has been rewarded. Kitto suteki na aibon ni natte kureru wa? This Pokemon would be a great partner to you. Is the gentleman gonna give me like a Mewtwo? Oya, omae-san. Hey, you... Pokemon to no bouken wo omoikiri tanoshinderu you ja na. You really enjoy Pokemon adventures, don't you? What? What? It's underwhelming. I guess I did I need to have a save data from Pokemon Gen 8? Sort of, she gives me Jirachi. What? Well, shoot, dude. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Shield will be happening like that can be a game I maybe stream eventually. I do have it. I have Pokemon Shield. I just haven't played it yet. Like, I bought it a couple years ago, like way late, like not any time near when Gen 8 was new. But I have them, but I haven't played them yet. And you built up my expectations, Justin. I thought I was going to get something amazing. But he was just like, you like Pokemon, don't you? And then that was it, man. Yeah, I remember you really enjoying Pokemon Gen 8 when it came out. And I was like, oh wow, Justin's enjoying Pokemon Gen 8. I guess I'll have to play it at some point. And then I never played it. Because those came out in 2018. I didn't even have a Switch yet at the time. And my Joy-Con disconnected. What is this with this like, I've had issues with my left Joy-Con disconnecting before, but I haven't played Gen 6 either. I'm behind on Pokemon, which is why I'm doing these stream series, because I'm so behind on playing Pokemon games. Amai mitsu no kaori ni sasowarete yatte kita boku. Marude Pokemon mitai da na. I was lured here by the smell of sweet honey. I guess I'm like a Pokemon in that sense. Oh geez, there's Team Galactic again. Koko wa ii yo ne. Nantate kuki ga chikau mono. Hana ni iyasareru tame anata mo yatte kitan desho? There's something different about this place. It's something different about the air. It's nice. You came here to be healed by the flowers too, didn't you? Oh, look at this nice flower shop. Hanabata ni ikitai no ni Kingadan toyu tokaiyu suteki fashion no yatsura ga kono saki hana o koeta tokoro no hanabata ni ichatta n da. I wanted to go to the flower fields, but there are these sharp-dressed people that call themselves Team Galactic blocking the way up ahead. Past those flowers. Let me see what's in here. Jenny was 2019, okay. Yeah. I got my Switch in July of 2019. Probably a bit after Gen 8 was out, but I was definitely kind of behind on Pokemon at that point. With my Switch, I bought Mario Odyssey and Final Fantasy X-2 Remake, which I played those at the time that year. そのタウンってね、昔は荒れ果てた丘だったの? Long ago, Sano Town was a bunch of, like a hilly wasteland. それだと寂しいからってみんながお花を植えていったの? And we thought that was kind of lonely, so we planted a whole lot of flowers together. でも全然育たなくて困っていたけど But the flowers wouldn't grow. It was tough times. 誰かがありがとうの気持ちを伝えたら突然花が咲き見られたのよね、不思議。But then suddenly someone... let me read her dialogue again. I'm trying to think of how to translate this. It was after someone gave his feelings of thanks that suddenly the flowers grew rapidly. It's really strange, is what she says. Pokemon が木の実をついばむ姿ってかわいいのね。かわいいね。It's a don't you let me ついばむ姿って I don't understand all the words she's saying. I think she's saying like, isn't it cute when Pokemon eat berries? And I will agree with her on that. Why? 同じ。はい。ついばむの技マシンどうぞ。Yeah, you feel the same. Here, take the ついばむ TM. ついばむ. I don't recognize that word. Maybe I'll understand it when I read the description. Tsuibamu. くちばしで攻撃。相手が木の実を持っているとき、食べて木の実の効果を受けられる。So that's not thief. That's not what that move is. It's probably a move that I don't know the name of in English, but it says attacks the enemy Pokemon with a beak, and if that enemy Pokemon is holding a berry, it will eat the berry and take its effects. And it's a flying type move. I don't know what that move is called in English. Have I been in this house yet? Oops, I didn't mean to watch TV. Pokemon Kenkyu no Kono da yo. Here's our Pokemon research segment. 今日は野生のPokemon を調べてみよう. Let's research some wild Pokemon today. あ、早速グレグルを見つけたぞ. Oh, we found a Croagunk. 何か持っているぞ. It's holding something. 何を持っているのかな? What could it be holding? 近づいて調べてみよう. Let's get closer and find out. ちょっと見せてね. Here, show me what you've got. It's called Pluck. That makes sense. That's a good translation. いで指を引っかかれちゃったよ. Ouch, it bit me. でもグレグルが黒いヘドロを持っている. The Croagunk is holding black sludge. 持っていることが分かったよ. Oh, but we figured out the Croagunk was holding black sludge. ありがとう. 黒いヘドロはグレグルに返すよ. Here, thank you, Croagunk. Here, let me give you your black sludge back. ていれ. また引っかかれた. Ouch, it bit me again. またポケモンを怒らせちゃいました. I made a Pokemon mad again. それじゃあまたね. See you next time. 遠くからでも蜜の匂いを担ぎつけてやってくるんだから。ポケモンってすごいわよね. Pokemon will come even from far away for the smell of honey. They're amazing, aren't they? During gens, go for... Yeah, 7 and dead last. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I have, oddly enough, played 7. As far as, like, me, like, being behind on Pokemon games, I never played Gen 6, but I played 7 because I got it for a Christmas present from my parents. So, of all things to happen, I have not played Gen 6 or 8 yet, but I have played 7, and yeah, I can say it's a... Like, I didn't dislike it. I enjoyed it for what it is, but it... And, you know, they try to do different things. They did different things with the HMs and with Pokemon gyms being different, but it just... I think they tried to force a plot too hard into a Pokemon game with a lot of, like, cutscenes and stuff, and, in a way that it's like, I was playing the game and I was like, dude, I don't play Pokemon games for a sophisticated plot with a lot of cutscenes. Like, we don't have to do this. Yeah, and Justin agrees with cutscenes that impede progress in gameplay, yeah. And my Joy-Con disconnected. The stream will probably not go on much longer because of this. Trainer-san, 木の実を植えたらこのじょうろを使ってね. Hello, trainer. If you're gonna plant berries, use this watering can. Kodaku Joro. Joro. I'm not sure how that'd be written in kanji, but she gave me a Psyduck watering can. Hitotsu no ki no mi ga sudatte, oku no ki no mi wo tsukeru. そうすることでどんどん木の実が増えていくの? By just planting one berry, several will grow, and that's how you can increase the number of berries. あなたもよかったら木の実を増やしていって. So you should try to grow berries too. And she gave me a Chigo berry, is what it's called. Konnichiwa. Hello there. Shiru to ki no mi wo koukan shimashou. Let's trade berries for stickers. Oh wow, so I can get all these decorative stickers if I trade her some berries. Except I'm totally missing the berries in the quantities that I need for these stickers. An EXP share being met. That's right, because Gen 6, they had the EXP share thing for every Pokemon, but it was like a thing you could turn off, right? I can see how that would be kind of like silly for long-time players who like enjoy the grinding process of old school RPGs like Pokemon. Alright, I think, because I'm having these Joy-Con issues, and also because I think my roommate is trying to go to sleep now, I'll wrap things up in this town, see what Team Galactic is up to, and then I think we'll wrap up stream pretty soon. I had hoped to maybe kind of do a longer stream tonight, but I started later than I thought I would. But it's fine. I got to stream on a Saturday evening and fill in for Nick's stream time, which is nice. Wareware Gingadan ga hanabata de shigoto. We, Team Galactic, are doing some work in the flower fields. Nandaka kakuyoku nai yo na. It's not very cool work, is it? Soyu na, sore mo shigoto da. Don't say that, work is work. Dakedo, mushi type to ka kusa type no Pokemon nigatte. Yappari, hairu no yada na. But, keep him up, screw him. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the stream that I just discussed. You're being replaced, Nick, on Saturday evenings. I took your time slot, and I'm not going to give it up easily. Just kidding. All right. The Team Rocket says, or Team Galactic says, but there are grass and bug types that I'm weak to, so I don't want to go in. And my Joy-Con disconnected. I hope the adventures in Dragon Ball Land are nice, Nick. That was the activity for the day, I know. This joycon problem, man, is ridiculous. Okay, I thought we were going to be able to go to these fields, but, Well, I mean... Let me see what's over here on this route. I thought we were going to, like, fight some Team Galactic and that would wrap it up, but I guess not. Here we have some berries. Kaggle berry. I'll pluck these berries and then plant them. You did visit Tokyo, that is true, Nick. Let's plant a berry. I'll plant one of the ones I just picked. Oh wow, we're just getting started with berries so many towns in. And I have my my Psyduck watering pail. This is a Momon berry. It's interesting that berries are basically not even really introduced to the game yet until after the first gym badge. It's kind of late for Pokemon. Alright, we've watered the berries, let's move on. Hello, trainer. Ne ne, trainer-san. Atashi no papa wo ne, yonde kite hoshii no. Hatsudensho de hataraite iru kedo, utsujin mitai na hito ni ijiwaru sarete irete moraenai. She says, hey you trainer, I wanted to call my dad. He works at the power plant, but he got picked on by some astronaut looking guys. Oh, she's not going to battle me. She's giving me the plot. Oh, here we go. Here's the power plant right here. Using sustainable energy, wind power. Let me see if there's any pokes here that I don't have yet. A Buizel, which is called Buizaru. It's the same name in Japan. Haven't seen these dudes yet, so let's catch one. This is a cute Pokemon. I like Buizel. Nice, that did not KO it, even with a critical hit. "19 Pokeballs." They really give you away a lot of Pokeballs in this game. Alright, caught a Weasel, and I get the EXP for it. Oh, dude, I think Piplup might evolve at level 16, right? Oh, yeah, I don't even get to see the Pokedex data yet. My Pokemon has to evolve first. That's kind of silly. Funny how that works. You catch a Pokemon, but you can't even get their Pokedex data until your Pokemon evolves because you get EXP from catching Pokemon in these later Pokemon games. Alright, Piplup evolved into Primplup, which is called Potaishi in Japan. Potaishi. But it's still nicknamed Penking. Oh, geez, and now we have to read Prinplup's Pokedex entry. This is silly. Alright, Potaishi. Tsubasa no ichigeki wa kyoretsu. Daimoku mo bokiri to oreru hodo da. Kori no umi de emono o sagasu. It's the blows of its wings are very strong, strong enough to break trees. Large trees. And it hunts for prey in icy waters. And it wants to learn Metaru Kuro, Metal Claw. A steel type, that's interesting, because Primplup isn't steel type, right? I should have looked at the thing just now, but no, he's not. It's still water type, but it's learning steel type moves already. Yeah, Primplup is really stealing the spotlight from that Buizel. I'll go ahead and replace Charm, which is a fairy type move in these newer games. One of your favorites. That wouldn't happen to be Drifloon, would it? Because I like Drifloon too. It's a cool hot air balloon Pokemon. And now we get the Buizel. Buizeru. Nihon no shippo wo sukuryu no you ni mawashite oyogu. Moguru toki wa ukibukuro ga shibomu. Let's see. Sukuryu. It wags its two tails in a corkscrew pattern to swim. And when it dives, its little floaty things sink. Alright, I thought of a sassy nickname for this weasel. Burajiru. I'm nicknaming Buizel Brazil because I think its name sounds like Brazil. Burajiru. Alright, I will send it to a box. I like Buizel. Buizel's cute. Buizel's part of your diamond team. It's a nice poke. There's another Pokemon I don't have yet. Karanakshi. Shellos. Karanakshi means no shell. I feel like a tackle could probably take this down on accident. You're part of my team. Pokeball. Nice. Get more data here. Karanakshi. Mizube ni seisoku suru. Seisokuchi no kankyou ni awasete karada no katachi ga henka shita. It lives on coasts. Its body type changes depending on its environment. Or depending on its habitat. Alright, a nickname for Karakshi. It's a female, it's pink. Not this one, nor Drifloon. One of your favorites. I'm trying to think what other... it's been so long since I played Gen 4. I'm trying to think, like, from childhood memories, what Pokemon appear in this part of the game. I think Munchlax, because those appear in the areas with the honey trees, but Munchlax is one of my favorite Gen 4 pokes. Anyway, any nickname ideas in chat? I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, I know you weren't thinking of the honey Pokemon. That's what I was saying. I was like, you can't be thinking of the honey Pokemon because the honey trees aren't in this route. Nickname for a Shellos. Can this game accept my inputs with the A button, please? I'm pressing the button, the Joy-Con is connected, and it's not doing anything. Like, hello? What the hell? The fucking... what is this? It says that the controller is connected, but nothing on the Joy-Con is doing anything. Let me plug this into the Switch real quick. Okay, now the Joy-Con's being weird, and it's... I don't think I've ever seen this before. When I'm pressing a button, it's just showing like it's just a brief flash of light, like it's not even trying to connect. Well, shit, how can I play this fucking game if I can't do anything with the right Joy-Con? Guys, I think my Joy-Con is dead. And then, like, how can I do anything? I can't even, like, what the hell? Like, I can't do anything if I can't... The Joy-Con that has the buttons, if I can't do anything with that, then how am I supposed to play this? I don't, like... How am I supposed to keep playing and streaming the game? I did reattach it back to the Switch and detach multiple times, and it seems like the Joy-Con is just dead or something. How does this work? I don't understand what to do. Like, obviously I can't just take the Switch out of the docking station and play handheld mode, because then nobody can see what I'm doing on stream. These are the Joy-Cons they're the ones that came with the Switch, so they're almost 7 years old now. But also, it's like, what the fuck? Why can't we just make controllers to, like, last nowadays, you know? Like, the controllers that I've had with my fucking PlayStation 2 have lasted way longer than this, and that's like a console I've had forever. Now the Joy-Con's doing a thing where it's like, I press a button and the little light is just going 1, 2, 3, 4, like down the icons. I think this Joy-Con is trying to tell me that it's dead, but I don't understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do then, because, like, how can I even... I don't know, the stream might just need to end here, because I can't do anything, right? Like, I might just have to end stream, and then take my Switch out of the docking station in handheld mode to be able to, like, finish up the game and save and everything. Because I literally can't input anything if the right Joy-Con isn't working. You say steal Sean's Joy-Cons, but he went to bed, and I think... Does he keep his... Is this Switch stuff in his room? Let me go... They might be in our living room. Let me go check. I'll be right back. Everybody in chat, stay tuned. All right, hello friends, I'm back. I went in my living room and looked through, like, the little coffee table drawer thing where we keep our game stuff. And I don't want to, like, so the Joy-Cons were not, like, just, like, sitting around detached from a Switch, and I don't want to, like, go so far as, like, opening a Switch case without permission, because that's whack. And Sean's like in his room with like his lights off and stuff, so I don't want to like bother him, you know. So we're gonna, guys, we're gonna have to give a really silly name to this Shellos once I can actually play the video game again, because this Pokemon like killed my Joy-Con, dude. It's crazy. Stream is just gonna have to end here, everybody. Which, you know, I made it almost an hour and a half, so it's like a normal stream length, but this is crazy, dude. This poke killed my controller, man. Can you believe it? So we're gonna have to end the stream. Shellos killed the stream. Let's make that that can be a thing. Shellos killed the stream. So let me see if there's a friends live that I can raid tonight. Refresh. Oh, well, Andre's live again, so I could raid Andre. He's been streaming a lot more lately. He's kind of like me in that I don't think he was streaming very often for like a couple years, but now Andre goes live pretty often. So we can raid Andre with the raid message hashtag Shellos killed the stream. How about we do that? So let me go ahead and set up. Whoops, raid. Adrenalion. Let me make sure I spelled that right. Adrenalion. Yeah, okay. Raid Adrenalion. Raid message. Shellos killed the stream. That'll be the raid message, everybody. Hashtag Shellos killed the stream. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is kind of silly how we're ending this. Unfortunately, this means I'm going to do a little bit of stuff off stream because I'll have to just, you know, play the game just enough to be able to, you know, finish up the, like, save my progress and everything. Whoops, I just shook the Switch loose a little bit. Yeah, this is a really frustrating way to end the stream. Controller broke. I don't know if I'm going to have to, like, get new controllers because of this. If I do, I guess that's kind of earned because I've been using the same controller for 7 years. But why can't we build controllers to last more than 7 years? This is such a 21st century hardware stupid thing. Anyway, that's really frustrating, but we're going to raid friend of the show, Adrenalion. Raid message, Shellos killed the stream. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll hopefully be back with more streams soon. Maybe we'll have to revert from Switch games for a bit and play more video store simulators or whatever until Switch games can be a thing again. Frustrating way to have it happen. We banded Spambot to end the stream. Thank you, everybody. I have to end now. Good night. Shellos killed the stream. Twitch.tv/DatesBB.